Nvidia just quietly bet billions on something that could change medicine forever. And no, it's not just another AI chip. Picture this. A tech company known for gaming graphics cards is now teaching robots how to perform surgery. While everyone's obsessed with their stock price and ChatGPT partnerships, Nvidia has been building an empire in healthcare that almost nobody's talking about. They're spending nearly $13 billion on research this year alone, and a massive chunk of that is going straight into medical robotics and hardware. Here's what's really happening. The healthcare industry is facing a crisis. We're short millions of healthcare workers globally. Medical errors kill hundreds of thousands annually. And drug discovery takes over a decade with a 90% failure rate. Nvidia saw this problem and decided to throw their weight behind a solution that sounds like science fiction, but is happening right now. Let me break down exactly how deep this rabbit hole goes. Through their venture arm, Ventures, they've been writing checks left and right. $50 million to Recursion Pharmaceuticals for AI drug discovery, another $17 million to Hippocratic AI, then backed their $141 million Series B round. They're investors in Abridge, which just raised $250 million at a $2.75 billion valuation. When you add up all these investments, plus their R&D spending, we're talking serious money here. But the real story isn't just the money, it's what they're building. Nvidia partnered with GE Healthcare to create autonomous X-ray and ultrasound systems. Think about that for a second. Machines that can diagnose you without human intervention. They're working with Mayo Clinic on AI pathology systems that can spot cancer cells faster than any human doctor. Johnson & Johnson is using their tech for AI-powered surgery. Moon Surgical is building robotic surgery assistants on Nvidia's platforms. The craziest part? They're betting on humanoid robots in hospitals. Not just any robots, but AI-powered humanoids that could handle everything from patient care to complex surgeries. The market for these healthcare robots is projected to hit $38 billion by 2035. Nvidia's Isaac robotics platform and Omniverse are already training these machines in virtual environments before they ever touch a patient. Now, you might be thinking, why should I care about Nvidia's healthcare investments? Well, this affects everyone. The healthcare AI market is estimated at over $100 billion. That's not just a business opportunity. It's a fundamental shift in how medicine works. Imagine getting diagnosed by an AI that's seen millions more cases than any human doctor. Picture surgeries performed by robots with perfect precision, no hand tremors, no fatigue. Drug discovery that takes years instead of decades. Jensen Huang, the Nvidia CEO, called AI a new commodity at their 2024 conference. He wasn't just talking about chatbots. He was talking about AI becoming as essential to healthcare as electricity. At the J.P. Morgan Healthcare Conference this January, industry leaders basically crowned Nvidia as the company transforming medicine. Here's where it gets interesting for regular people like us. This isn't some far-off future. These technologies are being deployed now. The partnerships Nvidia announced with Illumina, IQVIA, and Arc Institute are targeting a $10 trillion healthcare industry. That's trillion with a T. They're not just making tools, they're rebuilding the entire infrastructure of modern medicine. The investment strategy is brilliant when you think about it. While other tech giants are fighting over consumer AI and social media, Nvidia is quietly cornering a market that literally everyone needs: healthcare. They're not competing with doctors, they're giving doctors superpowers. Their Clara Holoscan platform is already in surgical robots, helping surgeons operate with precision that wasn't possible before. What really stands out is how they're approaching this. Instead of trying to do everything themselves, they're becoming the platform everyone else builds on. Just like how every AI company needs Nvidia chips, soon every medical AI company will need Nvidia's healthcare platforms. It's the same playbook that made them dominant in AI, but applied to medicine. The numbers tell the story. Their R&D spending jumped from $2.38 billion in 2019 to nearly $13 billion in fiscal 2025. That's not normal growth. That's a company betting everything on a vision. And when you look at where that money's going, surgical robotics, drug discovery AI, diagnostic imaging, pathology systems, it's clear they see healthcare as their next frontier. The partnerships alone paint a picture of massive ambition. GE Healthcare for imaging, Mayo Clinic for pathology, Johnson & Johnson for surgery.
These aren't small pilot programs. These are industry giants betting their futures on Nvidia's technology. Each partnership represents millions, sometimes billions in potential impact. Here's the bottom line. While everyone's watching Nvidia's stock price bounce around based on AI hype, they're quietly building the infrastructure for the future of medicine. The billions they're investing today could fundamentally change how we get diagnosed, treated, and cared for tomorrow. This isn't just about making money. It's about solving real problems that affect every single person on the planet. What do you think? Is Nvidia's healthcare bet going to pay off? Are we ready for AI doctors and robot surgeons? The evidence is clear. Nvidia isn't just dabbling in healthcare. They're all in. Between direct R&D, venture investments, and partnerships, we're looking at a multi-billion-dollar commitment to transforming medicine. Whether it's teaching robots to perform surgery or helping AI discover new drugs, they're not waiting for the future of healthcare. They're building it. Want to see how technology transforms industries? This is how it happens, one massive bet at a time.